driving around and enjoying some of the scenery here in Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix is a great place to preach. If you're in Phoenix, just let me know. And a lot of what we do is in Phoenix and in Phoenix and then Texas. Preach a lot in Texas. UT Austin. We're doing some different things there. We're gonna have some preaches coming up in Dallas for some Christmas stuff and stuff like that. But just getting the word out. But I wanted to talk about today. I want to get right into it. But I want to talk about the importance of the sign, because right now we're kind of going a little bit. People are seeing it. They're getting frustrated about the women. I'm just your normal everyday man, and I know that people want to paint me as some sort of an extremist or something, but it's going to be important for a lot of people to see the truth in it, and I'm not trying to. A lot of the times people think that I'm just trying to force people, and it's a good discussion. It's a good ourselves about how things work, what happens, what goes, and it's just important. I'm just here to talk about that and talk to you guys about what's my thinking behind it. I think a lot of people don't realize that the women are property sign is so important, because it's in Western culture, in our Christian Western culture, it's important because there's just the last name changes. That's a distinction of property. What else? The father walks the daughter down the island, gives her over to this son-in-law, and that's important. That's important to figure out, and we have this whole Western culture. We have this whole thing that's based on fathers leading the home, daughters, following their father's example. But a lot of people just don't believe that. They don't follow that. They don't care. And I'm as a Christian, I'm just trying to say that I'm not trying to be controversial. I'm just trying to state a fact. I'm trying to have a good conversation with people. I'm trying to talk to them about women's role in our society, what men's role is in our society. And the Bible says in Ephesians 5:22, it says, wives, submit to your husbands. Why should a wife submit to a husband? Why should it, I'm going to say some things that may sound a little controversial, but, why should my car turn on when I put the key into it? Why should my dog obey me because I have a title to my car. I have a title, I have these different things, and, there's just these different things, and there's a title to a car. There's ownership. There's a marriage title that a husband has with a wife that declares ownership. There's just these different things. In 1 Corinthians 7, and I need to get the exact verse. I need to read it off on one of these lives for you guys. But the thing is that it's important to be there. It's important for the daughter to realize what her place in her family is, and it's not just whatever. And it's important for a man to realize that too. He's got to leave and he's got to cleave. These things are important, and if you're a Christian, you're gonna adhere to it. If you're not, then go about your day and do whatever you want. But a lot of these things are important. It's important to realize that women have a specific place. There's and I'm not saying that, with Rebecca in the Old Testament, they asked her, do you want to take off? But the father had already given his blessing as well. So it's not saying that family members, or they shouldn't have any free will. It's just that there is a rule. There's few exceptions to the rule, and it's important. It's important to be there. It's important to to pay attention. And I know that a lot of this is going to go over a lot of people's heads. You could always leave a comment. I could try to answer it. I'm trying to be as straightforward as I can with you guys, with my whatever, like I have like 3 or 4 subscribers. No, I'm just joking. I have like 1,800, and it's nothing to brag. I don't care about how many subscribers I get. People come and they go. Just like friendships, just like anything, the Lord is the only one who stays with us. But it's important to think about these things. It's important to read the Bible. Read the Bible, people, before it's too late. You got to read it before you die.